3 errors for these guys so far this afternoon. And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And he is down on strikes again, so get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. David Wright will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Now the first pitch from Jimenez. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and... Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Orioles leading this one through 6 as we take a look at our game summary to this point. David Lowe stands in as he looks at a called strike. That man right there opting to stay with his starter as we start the 7th inning.
And with his pitch count where it is right now, it wouldn't surprise me if they call it an afternoon after this inning.
And there's the first out.
The batter, number 3.
Ryan Flaherty is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. Swinging a tapper out in front on to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
So much for being in trouble out there. He gets the first 2 outs on only 4 pitches, so he may just stick around another inning after all.
Ubaldo Jimenez is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 2-0 now.
It's one thing to go 2-0 on a guy, but it's another to do it to a pitcher, and still another to do it to an American League pitcher. You've got to throw a strike right here.
In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk. Nick Markakis will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. You'd have to think a walk here would hasten his exit from the ballgame.
Yeah, he can't let that happen. In a close game like this, you gotta make him put it in play.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. And this is hit hard on the ground to first. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Curtis Granderson will start things off when we return. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at... And here is Curtis Granderson now. He'll be the one to lead it off against Ubaldo Jimenez. Back at it now is Jimenez as he's able to jump ahead in the count quickly here. 0-1. Another example there of a guy chasing after that first pitch and falling behind.
Yeah, and Matt, we've seen it time and time again. It is something that these guys just have to be more aware of. At this point, why would you even throw them a strike on the first pitch?
And they get Granderson at first as he's unable to bunt his way aboard. Ike Davis will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Well, he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And after another swing and miss on a pitch out of the zone, I think it's time to start taking a different approach.
Yeah, they've fallen behind way too easy, haven't they?
You're just not going to have a lot of success when you're always behind in the count.
And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ballgame. Juan Lagares will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ballgame. And this will be fouled away. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
And you would think that this heat would start affecting him sooner or later, but it hasn't so far.
If anything, he's getting stronger as the day goes on.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
And that man right there, he's got to figure out some kind of combination to score some runs for him. They have really been scuffling.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and Manny Machado will start it off for the Orioles with the ever-dangerous Chris Davis looming in the on-deck circle. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but he can't connect, and it's 1-1. And a little tapper up the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. And this is down the first base line, but foul past Davis over at first. On the ground down the first base line. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. Chris Davis will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
That pitch count has gone from high to dangerously high. So this is not good territory for any pitcher to be in.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. And this is fouled back and out of play. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. What's the call here?
I still don't think I throw him a strike. There's a good chance that he's going to be chasing something, expand the zone, so you make him show you that he can hold back.
Center fielder Adam Jones.
Adam Jones stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
In tight again, and it's to 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Matt Wieters waiting on deck. Well, now here comes the Mets manager, Terry Collins, on his way to the mound. And it looks like that'll end the afternoon for Bartolo Colon. And not exactly a determined swing there on 3-0, as they say he went around. It's 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Matt Wieters is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. J.J. Hardy will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make...
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will... Travis d'Arnaud will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
I think that's been his best pitch so far in this game. Guys just haven't been all that close to it.
And now he drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. It's shutout intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they've just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. And now they've got a man caught in a rundown. And it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him.
Up next for the Mets.
Bobby Parnell will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And Markakis will make the catch, and the side is retired. David Lowe will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
And even though that is a strike, man, that thing is coming in so hard, it's almost impossible to get a level swing on it. You're better off taking it and waiting for something you can handle a little better.
Ryan Flaherty will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here. Ubaldo Jimenez will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. Kyle Farnsworth will take over now with 1 away in the top of inning number 9. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. Now the bunt attempt is popped up. Farnsworth is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Nick Markakis will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Runner goes. Pitch is a called strike. The throw might have been in time, but it's high, and it allows this man to dive in safely. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. The 0-2 once more. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backs.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Orioles lead. Chris Young will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
Yeah, and whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
And at least he's taken a few pitches here. That's more than the rest of these guys can say.
Off-speed pitch, good for strike 2. Now the pitch. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Daniel Murphy will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Out in front as he pulls this one down the line at first. And who knows what might have happened had that ball not hit the bag, but this will go down as an infield single regardless.
He just did everything right here on the mound. He made the good pitch. He got his guy to hit the ball on the ground. But baseball's just a little bit like life. You know, things don't always go your way. This is going to be an infield single as he reaches here with 1 away.
And this is swung on and pretty well hit. Out to deep left center field. And this game just got a little more interesting. This is a home run. A 2-run homer for David Wright. And the Mets draw closer here. It's now a 4-2 ball game. Curtis Granderson will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Ike Davis will stand in as their last chance now. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Well, they don't come much more efficient than that one. He comes on, he throws one pitch,